In this video, I'm going to share with you my top 5 steps to help you to never make another mistake again. Let's do this. So many of us are scared of making mistakes as it feels like they're holding us back from being truly happy. Yet, making mistakes is just a part of life. And what I'm going to do is share with you how you can start to make it less likely to make a mistake and also learn from them. Step number 1 is to do your research. So many of us think that trying something new will be easy. We'll think that we'll get it right the first or even second time because it can't be that hard. Other people do it. Whereas actually you couldn't be further from the truth because trying anything new takes time to learn. You're not going to get it right straight away. It's going to be tough. And if you think that you're going to do it straight away, it's going to mean that you're going to be disappointed, which means you're going to stop and see that mistake as something that's bad. Whereas if you do your research, if you learn what it entails to even try to do it, it's going to lead you to rejig your expectations so you won't feel so dejected should you not get it right. And step number 2 is to ask for help. And this will help you to get further along the road straight away because you won't have to learn everything right from scratch. You can ask someone else to share their knowledge with you, making it more likely that that collaboration will lead to you being successful in the long term and stopping you from making the mistakes that they made. And the funny thing is that people love sharing their knowledge and giving people advice because it makes them feel better too. And in turn, when someone asks you for help, I'm sure that you really enjoy it because it makes you feel validated, rewarded, like an expert for whatever it is they're asking help for. Step number 3 is to stop being scared of making mistakes. And this is easier said than done because so many of us are locked in this perpetual cycle of wanting to be successful, but not wanting to try anything in case we get it wrong. It's interesting, isn't it? Because we all want to be the best at whatever we try. Mistakes are there trying to share with you a message. They're trying to help you to find the right way to do things. And if you see every mistake as something that's bad, you're never going to try anything. So instead, why don't you see the mistake as just something you need to tick off? Something that's sharing with you the way that doesn't work so that you don't try again. We only ever see people that succeed. So our expectations are that we should succeed just like that. When really, chances of not making any mistakes and succeeding first time are completely irrational. As soon as you start realizing that and realizing also that those people that have succeeded figured out how to learn from those mistakes. And I want you to do the same too. Which brings us nicely onto step number 4. Learn from your mistakes and see them as a positive in your life. Because if you can start to do that, all you're doing is just ticking off all the ways that don't work and making it more likely you'll find the way that does. Step number 3 and 4 are just trying to get you to reform the way that you see mistakes as something which is positive in your life. Something not to be scared of. Something that you need to do in order to be successful. And find the way that does work. And to wrap this all up, the last step, step number 5, is to keep on having fun. Because if you're not having fun doing whatever you're doing, you're going to stop. You're never going to continue. So make sure that the whole process of making mistakes, learning, adapting and growing is something that you're finding rewarding, fun, enjoyable, so that you don't mind doing it. You're enjoying the whole process of creating whatever it is that you want to create and learning from those mistakes in order to be more successful. The thing about mistakes is that we always see them as something that's bad, and it's something that holds all of us back from trying something new. The only difference is that some of us are able to adapt and learn from these mistakes in order to grow and develop. I know making mistakes feels horrible, and so many of us get stuck in that horrible feeling. So thinking about it now, it might be a good idea for next week for me to make another video sharing why it feels so hard to get over that fear of making a mistake, because there's so much emotion wrapped up in this that so many of us find it hard to get away from. So then make sure you subscribe to see that video and also plenty more videos to come. I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Bye bye.